John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures. Serious testing, successful hunting. Today I'm going to be testing a head that I've tested in the past, but that just continues to find its way into my quiver and continues to be really effective on hunts. I recently used it on an Broadhead hunt, and it did so well that I thought, man, I want to test it again with my 2025 protocol. I periodically do that with heads that I really like, and that is the Iron Will original size, the Iron Will solid single bevel with bleeders. Really cool looking broadhead. I've used it on a moose hunt, used it on this Broadhead hunt, and it performed so well I thought, let's test it again. So I'm going to be using my process for 2025 to test it. And for a detailed description of that, an explanation of all the testing I do, please check out the video that I posted earlier this year called 2025 Broadhead Test Process, and it'll walk you through it. And for most of the shooting, I'm going to be using my new Elite Carbon Eon that I'm just loving. And for the flight testing, I'm going to be using my Killer Instinct Logix crossbow that I'm also really enjoying. And then for all the shooting, I'm using Bishop Archery arrows and bolts because they're just really good. Okay, let's zoom in here, go through some of the design features and specifications, and then put this head to the test. Here's a good look at this Iron Will single bevel 125 grain model. By my measurements, it came out at 128 grains, which is fine. It's still within the acceptable margin of error. And man, this is just super high quality. I say it every time, but when you take an Iron Will out of the package, you do not wonder where your money went. These are just super high quality broadheads with high quality materials and high quality craftsmanship. So this is the 125 grain single bevel model in the original size. And the original size means that the cutting diameter is 1 1/16 inches this way. And then with the bleeders, it's 3/4 of an inch, giving you a total cut of 1 13/16 or 1.81 inches. So really good size cut, even for a relatively small, compact broadhead there. The blades are made out of A2 tool steel, and they're brought to a Rockwell hardness, I believe, of like 60. And the advantage of using an A2 tool steel, it costs more to have a premium steel like that, but one, you can get it super sharp, because it can be really hard, like 60 degrees. But then two, when you make it that hard, it's not going to be prone to fracturing or chattering because of its resistance to impact. The A2, this proprietary hardening process they use, makes the resistance to impact about 2.5 times what it is for most stainless steel broadheads. That's really impressive there. And as you can see, this is single bevel sharpened all around the back, the sides, the front, and the bleeders as well. You can get that either in left or right. And the bevel angle is 32 degrees. So for resharpening, Stay Sharp Guide makes a 32-degree bevel angle sharpener that would work fantastic with these, no question about that. So this is just and then the ferrule on this 125 grain model is made out of grade 5 titanium. So really impressive materials, impressive design, impressive craftsmanship. It comes out at $43.33 each. So they're not cheap, but you're getting high quality, top quality for that. And you can use my discount code, LuskFreeShip, to get free shipping. And hey, every little bit helps. So super eager to put this head to the test and see how it performs. The Iron Will got the bullseye. It took 134 grams of force to cut through the wire, which is a 10 on a 10-point scale, plus a proportional bonus for being under the threshold of 200. It penetrated 8 1/4 inches. It only took an additional 9 grams of force to cut through the wire, which is a 9.82 on a 10-point scale. Plus, it'll get an extra bonus for both the sharpness and edge retention being under the threshold of 200. It penetrated through 59 layers, which is an 8.43 on a 10-point scale. It rotated 14 degrees at 11 inches. The head looks brand new after the 3 shots through the MDF. And the head is still in really good shape after the 2 shots through the steel blade. There's just a little bit of edge chatter on the edges. And then you can see the holes here. They're not super long, but really nice looking S-cut type holes. And since I tested both of these models of iron wheel single bevels at the same time, I thought it'd be cool to show these holes. On the left is the original size, and then on the right are the wide holes. And you can see there's quite a difference in those wide holes on the right, and no wonder, by and large, you're going to get a better blood trail with those. Here it is after all the durability testing, held up perfectly through the MDF. The steel plate, a tiniest bit of edge shatter, and then into the cinder block. It looks like it penetrated about that deeply into the concrete. And yeah, a little bit of edge shatter there, but that tanto tip held up really well. Even the bleeders held up really well, and it still spins really well. Very impressive durability. So what'd you think? Man, this head is a performer. No wonder it keeps finding its way into my quivers, okay, and into animals. It is just a fantastic all-round head. Flies great, holds up well, super sharp, penetrates deeply, cuts a lot of tissue. I mean, it's just a really good broadhead. I like to use the iron wheel wide if I'm shooting inside of like 40 or 50 yards and maybe a little bit smaller animal. I like to use the original if I might have a longer shot. And if it's a bigger animal or maybe like it's coming toward me or something, I might have to go through some really thick stuff or a quartering shot. Then I like to use this one. So anyway, it's just a really incredible broadhead. But you check out the score sheet and see how it performed in the areas that matter to you the most and see if it might be a good fit for you. And stay tuned for the overall cumulative score as well as the corresponding Lusk grade, and a list of all the discount codes I can offer just to save some money, like Iron Will. If you use the discount code LUSKFREESHIP, all one word, no spaces, LUSKFREESHIP, you get free shipping on any order. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next time.